Welcome students to the continuation of report writing for school magazine. So in the previous video, we have learned the format that we should follow when writing a school magazine report. So keeping in mind the format, now we will see the report writing for school magazine with the help of an example. I hope this will help you in writing good report for school magazine. The question is, write a report for your school magazine describing a cultural fest held in your school in which various schools of your city took part. And the report begins in this way. The heading, Cultural Fest. Now here, in your newspaper report, after the heading, we used to write the byline, right? The name of the reporter. And after the byline, we write in the month, the place, month and year right after the byline. But here in this school magazine report, it is not required to mention the date, month and place, okay? You can straight away, you can start your report with the lead paragraph. That means an overall explanation of briefly describing what the event was. Okay, the lead paragraph, it describes briefly what the overall event looked like. So here, a colorful and memorable cultural fest was organized on 22nd to 2020. This event was whole day long and was held in the auditorium of our school. In this mega event, many schools from our city took part. And okay, one more thing. The heading, whenever you mention the heading no class, please try to make the heading short, okay? Do not use many words. Do not make it a sentence, a long sentence. I just want you to make the heading an attractive one with less words, like one or two words only. Try to use one or two words only to write your heading, okay? The grand show commenced by the arrival of various teams from school. Then the chief guest, the Honorable Minister of School Education, arrived with his wife. There was a colorful welcome, followed by cutting of ribbon. It was accompanied by a powerful opening prayer asking God's blessing. It was followed by a welcome speech given by the principal of our school. Then there was a bouquet presentation to the invited guests and the grand event began. It was truly a mesmerizing show as the team from various schools presented many programs. There was singing, dancing, poetry recitation, skits, mimicry, mono act shows, classical and modern combination of several foot tapping numbers. Everyone sat glued to the show. The chief guest praised the entire event a lot. He guided with his inspirational words and inspired to do better. It was followed by the announcement of the winning team, the ABC school of our city. The team from our school bagged second position and everyone complimented one another. Now this is a conclusion of your report writing. Now here you can mention details like how the program ended, okay? What were the things done at the end of the program? It was followed by a formal vote of thanks and the event concluded. We really enjoyed a lot and dispersed with a sincere hope that such mega events should be organized time and again, giving the students a chance to display their talents. Now, next is report by KV Pune, class 10, section B. Now here, this is the byline, okay? So this is the part where report for school magazine differ from newspaper report. Remember, in a newspaper report, we usually write the name of the writer, that is a byline, right after the heading in newspaper, right? But here in school magazine report, the name of the writer, that is a byline, will come at the end of the report. Okay, not before the report, but at the end. And the class of the writer and the section needs to be mentioned along with the name. Okay, this is it. This is what you have to remember for school magazine report. Now in the next slide, I have your question for today. That is your assignment, which you have to write a report. And the question is, write a report on your school celebrating Environment Day. Remember, we recently celebrated Environment Day. Now, because of this pandemic, we could not be gathered. We could not celebrate it we could not celebrate big, but anyhow, we have celebrated this Environment Day. Some activities were conducted, and there was a theme, right? So you have to mention the theme for each class, okay? And what was it? It was a painting competition or it was a slogan competition. You have to mention all these details in your report and the date. Okay, so I'll be expecting your report by 3 o'clock. That's all for today. Thank you very much.